Hello everyone, this is Pavitra and I am studying in Adarsh Vidyalaya Vajal in Yadgir district. First of all, because for this COVID pandemic, we don't have direct classes, right? So online classes are running. So I just want to share you that our NCRT chapter, that Unit 6 Life Process Biology. I am going to teach this chapter. I am going to teach chapter in very easy method actually here. Okay. Without knowing the definition of this chapter, we are not able to move forward, right? So first of all, we need to know that what are the metabolic activities. I hope you know that all what are the metabolic activities, right? The nutrition, respiration, digestion, and transportation and excretions are the metabolic activities. Okay. Uh, Here, what is life process? We need to know the first definition here. What is life process? The life process is nothing but it is a process. It is a process of maintenance of body and survival of organisms. It is called a life process. Okay. We shall study in next is nutrition. What is nutrition? In the previous class we learned about nutrition, right? Actually, nutrition is nothing but the process of taking nutrients. The process of taking nutrients from food we eat. Actually, nutrition is very important to body. Here, nutrition we take from food only because food is very important. Through food, we take nutrition here. Okay, you understand that what is nutrition? The process of taking nutrients. Okay, you need to know that what are the nutrients. Okay, we will take the nutrients and what are the nutrients? Nutrients is nothing but you know that all proteins, vitamins, and minerals, calcium, carbohydrates. These are the what nutrients we take through food. Example I have written here. Example egg. Egg contains proteins, right? High content protein. Actually, it consists of protein actually in egg. And here in this nutrition, we divided nutrition into two different types. And what are the two different types of nutrition? The two different types of nutrition is one is autotrophic nutrition and another one is heterotrophic nutrition. I hope you understand what is nutrition and these are the two types of nutrition, that autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, what is autotrophic nutrition? Autotrophic nutrition is nothing but that the organisms which they prepare their own food called autotrophic nutrition. Example, we have taken plants here. Autotrophic nutrition is nothing but the organisms which they prepare their own food and they do not depend on other organisms. Actually, they prepare their own food. Actually, plants they prepare their own food from the process of photosynthesis, right? You know that what is photosynthesis? This is nothing but the process of the plants prepare their own food in a leaf, right? Actually, you know that the plants prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis. And we studied in earlier class, right? What is photosynthesis? It is a process of conversion of inorganic substances into organic substances called photosynthesis. And what are the inorganic substances and what are the organic substances? Inorganic substances is nothing but CO2 plus H2O. CO2, you know that all CO2 is nothing but carbon dioxide plus H2O is water actually. And organic substances is nothing but glucose, okay. Actually here, when here an equation is there that how the plants they prepare their food actually. In leaf, the leaf contains chlorophyll, right? I need to draw here a diagram. Okay, this is a leaf actually. In this leaf, when we divide this leaf into two parts, okay, in these two parts we called it as epidermis. Okay, epidermis. Below this epidermis, the plants prepare their food actually. Here, in our textbook we have a dot-like structure inside that leaf. Okay, see this one. See that one time. That will understand clearly. Actually, this dot-like structures contains. It is a green colored dot pigments actually. This contains what? Chlorophyll. Okay. This chlorophyll. This contains what? Chlorophyll. Actually, when the leaf contains a chlorophyll, through that actually here CO2 plus H2O through sunlight and chlorophyll. Through sunlight and chlorophyll. These are the inorganic substances I told first that What are the inorganic substances? CO2 and plus H2. These inorganic substances, through the sunlight and the chlorophyll, it want to be converted as a what? Organic substances. C6H12O6 plus oxygen liberated. Actually, okay. This is equation that when the carbon dioxide and H2 water is converted as through sunlight and the chlorophyll, it is C6H12O6 and oxygen is liberated. C6H12O6 is nothing but it is a glucose. Okay, glucose. Okay, we discussed about that what are the features of photosynthesis. Okay, here what are the features of photosynthesis. The first point is the conversion of light energy to chemical energy. Okay, when the photosynthesis process occurs, that the conversion of light energy, it converts to what? Chemical energy. Okay, this is the first point. And what is the second point? The reduction of carbon dioxide. Here in the second point, this is a reduction of carbon dioxide in that. Okay, after that the preparation of food in chloroplast. Okay, actually in leaf the food prepared in chloroplast. Okay, in chloroplast. Okay, this chloroplast contains chlorophyll. Okay, these are the features of photosynthesis. These are the three features. Okay, these are the three features. Okay, I hope you understand that all, guys. What is autotrophic nutrition? The organisms which prepare their own food called autotrophic nutrition. And example is a plant. Actually, how the plants prepare their own food? Through photosynthesis. And what is photosynthesis? The process of conversion of inorganic substances like CO2 plus H2O into the organic substances like glucose C6H12O6 in the presence of what? Sunlight and the chlorophyll. Okay, that is called a photosynthesis. How the photosynthesis that prepare their food? Actually here conversion of light energy to chemical energy, the reduction of carbon dioxide and the preparation of food in chloroplast. These are the features actually. Okay, shall we discuss about heterotrophic nutrition now? This is heterotrophic nutrition. Now we discussed about that autotrophic nutrition and this is heterotrophic nutrition. The heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, this is a definition for heterotrophic nutrition, that the organisms they do not prepare their own food and they depend on others. Okay, this is a heterotrophic nutrition. The heterotrophic nutrition, they prepare their own food. The heterotrophic nutrition, they do not prepare their own food. They depend on others. Example, I have told that animals and the humans. Actually, this is a heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, in this heterotrophic nutrition, we have divided into three parts. That what are the three parts we divided in heterotrophic nutrition? Okay, that three are, the first is saprophytic nutrition and the parasitic nutrition and the holozoic nutrition. Okay, I will tell that. Okay, we have divided that actually in heterotrophic nutrition there are three types. What are the three types? There are three types in heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, what are the three types of heterotrophic nutrition? First one is saprophytic nutrition. Saprophytic nutrition. The second one is parasitic nutrition and the third one is holozoic nutrition. Okay, there are three different types of heterotrophic nutrition: saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition and holozoic nutrition. Okay, we discuss that what is the saprophytic nutrition and what is the parasitic nutrition and what is the holozoic nutrition. Okay, I will tell briefly now. Okay, dead and decaying organisms. The organisms feed on dead and decaying organisms. Okay, when the animals are in something, for example, on the road something was dead. Actually, on that dead animals, the organisms lie right. Actually, this is called a saprophytic nutrition. Actually, we can take examples like bacteria and amoeba. Okay, example we can take bacteria and amoeba. Okay, when the animals, the dead animals, they it contains what? Bacteria. Actually, it's called a saprophytic nutrition. And okay, second one is parasitic nutrition. Here, what is parasitic nutrition? Okay, what is parasitic nutrition? When I read definition, you will understand very easily. That is, the organisms feed on living organisms without killing them. Okay, actually, parasitic nutrition is nothing but the organisms feed on living organisms. Actually, we are living organisms, right? We have what? See here, the living organisms without killing them. Here, without killing them means, I have taken example here, mosquito. If the mosquito bites us, we do not die, right? Actually, if mosquito will bite us, we do not die because this is called a parasitic nutrition. Okay. The third one is holozoic nutrition. The process of ingestion, digestion, absorption, and assimilation is called holozoic nutrition. And what is ingestion, digestion, absorption, and assimilation is? Ingestion is the taking of nutrition, food, ingestion, called ingestion. Taking food is called ingestion. Digestion, you know that what is digestion? In our stomach, the food will digest, right? That is called digestion. And absorption. Absorption is the body or stomach which absorbs the food. That is called absorption. And assimilation. We will study that in what excretion actually means there. Assimilation. That is called a holozoic nutrition. Okay. Example is humans and animals. Because why here we have taken humans and animals means humans have digestive system, right? In our body, humans they are able to digest everything, and animals also they both have we have digestive system. So example is humans and animals. Okay. The four types of heterotrophic nutrition is one is herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous, and the scavengers. Okay, what are the herbivorous? Plant-eating animals called herbivorous. Okay, and the animals which eat plants they called herbivorous. Example I have taken here. Okay, next the carnivorous, the flesh-eating animals called carnivorous. Okay, carnivorous means the animals which eat only of flesh-eating animals. Okay, they eat flesh. Okay, they called carnivorous. Example I have taken here lion, or you can take tiger or animals, other animals. Okay, and the next omnivorous. What are the omnivorous? The omnivorous they eat both flesh and what plant eating animals. Okay, they eat both plant and flesh eating animals. Have taken here example humans. Humans they eat they depend on some plants, right? Okay, and they eat flesh means meat also, right? So example is humans. And next scavengers. Scavengers is nothing but which animals they feed the dead and decaying animals. I have taken here example eagle. You can take vulture also. Actually, they eat eagles. They eat dead animals, right? For example, this eagle they eat what? The dead snake, right? Like that. The animals which they feed the dead and decaying animals called scavengers. I have taken example eagle. You can take vulture also. Okay. Thank you for this. I have explained here about nutrition. In the next part of video, I will explain about the respiration. Okay. Thank you.